This morning, two more shooting victims have been released from the hospital after being gunned down by a fellow student earlier this week in Kentucky. And happening now, the suspect in the Marshall County High School shooting is facing a judge for the first time. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy has been closely following every development of this story since the beginning. He's live outside the Marshall County Detention Center. What's happening now, Dan?
Vicki, local officials being extremely tight-lipped as this case does still involve a juvenile, but sources indicate right now the 15-year-old gunman is inside and prosecutors are making their case against him. The student's identity still hasn't been released, but we could get that and his name and mugshot as early as this afternoon. Prosecutors right now presenting the judge with probable cause evidence that this 15-year-old opened fire at his Marshall County High School Tuesday morning, shooting 16 fellow students and killing 2 of them. He has been charged with the murders of fellow 15-year-old students Bailey Holt and Preston Cope. He's also charged with 12 counts of assault in the first degree. The prosecutor announced yesterday he wants to try him as an adult. This case will go to the grand jury in a couple weeks. And as for this probable cause and detention hearing that's going on right now, it is closed off to the media, but we do plan to speak with the prosecutor afterwards. The only people allowed inside right now are witnesses, attorneys, and family members of the suspect and victims. Reporting live in Marshall County, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
Dan, thank you. And be sure to stay with News Channel 5 for continuing coverage of this tragedy with up-to-the-minute information on the victims as they continue to recover and the legal proceedings for the suspect. Download our app and watch for the latest details on air, online, and on social.